Okay, what's going on, guys? Figured I'd use today, Sunday, being a relatively slow day, and the fact that I don't really feel like doing anything. But I figured today would be a good time to do a quick channel update of sorts to kind of bring you up to speed on how things are going and the direction of the channel, the direction that I'd like to push the channel into. Current state of LPs and all that, and I guess we'll start with that. The current state of LPs, you might have noticed that I've been doing a lot of Pokemon, and to be quite honest in that, I just suddenly got into a Pokemon craze. Do not fear, I'm not gonna just drop all my other LPs. It's just that Pokemon's probably gonna be one of those ones that is just gonna be more prominent. Like I said, my Mario hacks, I'm still gonna be doing Mario hacks, but a lot of it is going to have to do with if I have something to talk about in real life, barring a channel update or whatever. But if I have something to talk about, something significant, or I just need to blow off steam, then I'll play a Mario hack and talk about it, which for the current Mario hack I'm doing probably isn't too good for that, because it is tending to be a little bit more difficult than the norm. But anyway, that's how the Mario hacks thing is going. I'm also doing Super Mario RPG and all that stuff. Leading into the direction that I'd like to take my channel with the current state of LPs is I'm still going to be doing some newer stuff. The problem with that is that there are a lot of commentators out there that are doing a lot of the newer games, a lot of the current generation titles and stuff. And really, there isn't a whole lot of room more for me to do that. I mean, people like SSOH, Nova, Kutra, all the creatures, people from Machinima. I pretty much can't compete with that. Regardless of whether I could put a unique spin, or a little bit of a unique spin, on the games themselves with my commentary. I'm just not. My channel isn't big enough to have enough of an impact or an influence, regardless of whether or not I do something unique and cool. So I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of newer games. I'm going to try to stick to a lot of retro, and I say retro in air quotes, but retro as in older titles. Kind of in the style of like Pokemon or Mario or whatever. I'll do PlayStation titles if I can get them to emulate correctly on my computer. I don't know, for some reason I just can't get the settings to work right, so we'll see. With Persona 4, if you're not sure, if you weren't there for one of the videos that I talked about them in, Persona 4 is being put on a temporary hiatus. Right now my PlayStation 2 is kind of eating itself. So until I can get that fixed, or I can get a new PS2, or I can find a way to emulate it on my computer, I probably won't be playing Persona 4 for a bit. But a rumor has it that the newest add-on to Persona 4, the newest remake, I think Persona 4 Golden, there's a rumor that's going around that it might come out for the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Live Arcade. So there is a chance that if it does do that, I might continue on using the PlayStation, which would be, continue on using the Xbox, which is really weird. I mean, right now it's just a rumor. I know Golden's coming out for the PS Vita, but I don't have one, and there's no way for me to really capture anything off of that. So there's that. Yeah, along with the channel direction, getting back to the topic at hand, I'd like to focus more on a retro style of games. So a lot more Pokemon, Mario when I can get that in there, RPGs, I guess in general, that I wouldn't mind playing through, and just SNES titles and the Genesis and whatever, stuff like that. If I can get things to work, but mostly SNES. So probably going to be a lot more Pokemans, whatever. A lot more of that, probably focused right now with Pokemon. If you're not aware, I'm doing a Leaf Green LP featuring Charmander only run. I'm probably about halfway through maybe a little bit more, about halfway through right now. So I'm going to be doing interesting things like that. I'll probably be doing Pokemon hacks as well to go along with that. So yeah, that's the current state of LPs and the channel direction. Also, I've been requested to do Resident Evil 1 if I ever get my hands on a copy, whether it be the director's cut or the remake. I asked the person in question which one they'd prefer. They said they don't mind, they just like to see me do it. So I'll eventually get that done. I'm not dropping any of my other LPs like Resident Evil 4 or whatever. I'm still going to keep that going, but right now I really don't feel like playing it, so it'll be done eventually. Any project that I have started on my channel, unless I give a specific reason for it, I will not be dropping it, so do not worry. I mean, generally, I think most of you are here for a lot of my retro stuff like Mario Hacks, Super Mario RPG, and Pokemon anyway. So, you know, there's that. Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, haven't really felt like playing. Gotham City Imposters, I might do a little bit in as soon as the update comes out, if it's not out already. I know I read somewhere there's an update coming out so that there was going to be a new map and a new multiplayer mode to test out. So I might do that. You know, we'll see how things go with there. But generally, I'm going to be sticking more towards the retro aspect of games, the retro style, if you will. So there's that. And moving on in the current loop of things, because I'm reading this thing off of Notepad. My uploading schedule. Okay, uploading schedule. I generally try to upload at least 3 videos a day if I can. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but 3 videos a day. I noticed that whenever I upload, though, that generally the middle video doesn't get viewed at all. I don't know if somewhere in the rotation YouTube screws up, or people just happen to skip over it because they're not getting all the videos in specific order. I don't know, but generally I try to upload at least 3 videos a day. Barring today, I'll probably just upload this one. We'll see, but I'll probably only have time to upload this one because I need to go to work in a little bit. But yeah, generally 3 uploads a day. So make sure to look for those. Make sure to look for all of them, really. I mean, if you want to. You don't have to watch everything that I do. It'd be great if you did. Any support is great. It would be wonderful. You know, getting you know, if you like my stuff, please like, favorite. You know, just watch it. Leave comments. You know, spread the word and all that stuff. I would like my sub base to grow. I'd like my channel to grow. And I'd like to become a better commentator and all that stuff, and I'd like to entertain you guys. So, you know, if I can do that, that would be great. But generally, sticking to my upload schedule, at least 3 videos a day, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but you can expect at least 3 generally. So make sure to look out for those. And finally, I just like to thank you guys. I mean, I only have 29 subscribers, but I have 29 loyal subscribers, and I think that's great. You know, you guys, low in number, but that doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I'm happy that you guys are sticking around. I'm glad that you guys are watching my stuff. It's very cool. It's very cool. So, you know, thanks a lot. You know, you guys are the reason that I do this. I really enjoy commentating and all that stuff, and if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't keep doing it. So, thanks a lot, and this should be up in a little bit. Alright, see you later, guys.